Hi friends, in my previous video I talked about one of the exemption under IFRS 16, that is a short-term leases. In this video I'm talking about second exemption, that when the asset is of low value. Now what do we mean by the low value asset? Low value asset means any asset which is not having a high value when it's new. So for example, if you enter into a lease of say second-hand car, say for $2,000, but we cannot call it a low value asset because the car value was $15,000 when it was new. So IFRS has hinted that any asset with a value of say $5,000 or less can be considered as a low value item. Second thing we need to see is that we don't have to compare the asset value with the balance sheet value of the lessee. So for example, if the balance sheet value or the asset base of the lessee is $100 billion and the lessee has entered into a lease of say asset value of $1 lakh, so definitely 1 lakh value is not so significant or say insignificant as compared to the $100 billion asset base. But if we go by the absolute value of an asset as $1 lakh, is a significant amount. So we have to account for under a finance lease. Next thing we need to see is whether this asset can be used on its own or it depends upon other assets for its operation. In that case, we have to club all the assets together and then we have to see the cumulative value, whether it's a high value or not. Coming back to IFRS has hinted that any asset with a value of say $5,000 or less can be considered as a low value. In that case, we can avail this exemption. That means we can expense it in our P&L account on a straight line basis, as we have been doing in the erstwhile IFRS 17 under operating lease. Thank you.